How's it going, friends? Welcome back to another video here with me, Arne Schmidt. We are playing this Gruul Landfall deck, which mostly features cards from Final Fantasy, Sazh Chocobo, Tifa Lockhart, and Traveling Chocobo to double all your landfall triggers. Go crazy. But it also has a new card here with the Icetill Explorer. And I guess you could say that this deck was sort of unlocked by the unbannings, right? I guess Stomping Ground is in here too. By the unbannings, yes, because before it just wasn't good enough for standard, but the unbannings. Why did I say unbannings? The bannings. My goodness. Yeah. The bannings, not the unbannings. We didn't have any unbannings. In any case, you're basically building big creatures. You're trying to kill your opponent with a bunch of landfall triggers provided by Escape Tunnel, Evolving Wilds, and Fabled Passage. You have Mossborn Hydra. You have like these 16 landfall triggered creatures that grow immensely. And you support them with Snakeskin Veil. You wrap into them with Llanowar Elves. Llanowar Elves also allows you to play Bristly Bill on turn 2 and then still play your second land afterwards to get the trigger right away. Yeah, pretty neat. We have a Bushwhack and we have Worldsoul's Rage for interaction here. This list is by none other than Johnny Goodman, member of Team Handshake. Very funny guy and also very talented player. And yeah, the Icetill Explorer will allow you to play 2 additional lands and play lands from your graveyard, so it seems exceptionally good. Of course, with Fabled Passage and the others. Yeah, I mean, this deck has been around a little bit. I've played against it. It's been making the rounds, and yeah, we're gonna try it out, see how it performs. It has access to fire magic, splashing for it essentially. Magebane Lizard is in here too, respecting sort of the Vivien prowess archetypes, I guess. A 4th copy of Icetill for the grindy matchups, maybe. Another fight spell here, another protection spell. We got Seedship Impact, which is this cool new disenchant variant, which at least in the limited format has felt incredibly good. If you destroy something of value 2 or less, you get a lander token in this deck. That of course means you get an additional landfall trigger with that lander token. And also yeah, there's stuff that you want to blow up. I don't know, I got a Soul Cauldron, Seam Rip are 2 of the big ones, and yeah, you get a lander token if you blow those up, so pretty nice. Yeah. We get a Prowler, a little bit of a big creature, melts a little bit of cards, and then we have another big guy. I was also thinking about including this in the main deck. It's an Edge of Eternity card. Whenever land you control enters to double the power of target creature you control, so it's sort of like Tifa, and you can also warp it. Might actually be good in the main deck. You could maybe go crazy with this one. It is a little bit on the expensive side just as a creature, but the warp could perhaps work with something else. I don't know. You could, I mean, if you give Tifa that ability, you double, quadruple, I mean, I don't even. The math is gonna be through the moon if you give Tifa that ability, I guess. Anyways, we'll figure it out. It's certainly a cool deck. It's something that is unique, a landfall aggro deck, and yeah, I'll see if it can pass the Arne test. Is Arne gonna be? Is he gonna be making this phase? Or is he gonna make this phase? Oh yeah. Okay. All right, guys, let's jump into it. Play first. I have lands and creatures that are good with lands. I don't have all my colors. I don't have any fetch lands. I'm on the play. I have an ability I can sink mana into. I presume you want to have, in most cases you want to have lands that have Fabled Passage, as it's the best of the landfall lands. So you get the most out of your cards. So this is probably a pretty medium hand, but I'll give it a shot. I'm just gonna play my creature. I mean, if they have another torch, so be it. Mono red, something, Hired Claw. If they have a torch, that would be pretty brutal. Okay, well, there you go. It was a pleasure. That was fun. Keep the 2 creature hand, draw 2 lands off the top. Yeah, I mean, the hand that I kept was obviously not the greatest, and then my opponent just having the perfect answers and me drawing 2 blanks right away. Not very good. Yeah, I'm just gonna fetch. I can't even kill that thing with the Worldsoul's Rage. I don't even know what I feel like. I'm like so out of the game now. I don't even know what I can draw into that's going to be very good. Like Tifa? Bristly Bill, I guess? Bristly Bill seems very strong in this deck. They're just going to grow this thing, and I'm always a turn short of killing it, no matter what I do. Alright, well, that's a card, I guess. It's a powerful card, but it doesn't kill my opponent before this Hired Claw kills me, that's for sure. Alright, let's play this. Mill a land, maybe? There you go. Let's play the land. Okay, I mean, I guess what this Icetill Explorer allows me to do is to actually get rid of this Hired Claw with my Worldsoul's Rage. For measly 5-7 mana in total, I can destroy Hired Claw. How about that? That actually doesn't deal a whole lot of damage here. That's not the smartest play, if I may say so. As it doesn't actually, like, it only deals 1 more damage than if they would activate the Hired Claw. Because I can just freely block here. So this was just a poor attack. I guess it tells me that their hand is pretty weak. Oh yeah, Escape Tunnel, by the way, you can combo with Tifa, give it unblockable, and then go crazy. Yeah, so I guess the hand is just very weird, I suppose. Royal treatment. This puts it into play tapped. I guess. What do I do? I start with. I want to mill the I want to mill the most cards. I want to get the most cards going. Okay, Stomping Ground. Right. I mean, wait a minute. I have 11 forests in my deck. I do want to have some forests left in my deck. I have 6. So 1 in hand. So 5 left in my deck. Okay. I gotta be a little careful in that regard, I guess. But I also do want to mill. Yeah, do I? What the frick? I mean, I'm reaching a limit of fetchable lands very quickly here, which is kind of weird. I think I'm just gonna play my forest from hand. I'm gonna mill a lot of cards here too. All right, let's deal 4 damage to this. Yeah, I'll put all these into play. Yeah. Milling more and more stuff. Okay. Okay. All right. I guess I'll attack. So I have 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana next turn. And I have 4 more forests in my deck. So, okay. Yeah, I do need more than just this Icetill Explorer and this Rage here, I think. The Rage can go to the face, of course. Okay. Now we're kind of talking, I guess. Now we can maybe set up a kill. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. All right, that's exciting. That's very exciting. Also has trample. Hell to the no. Please do not have another removal. All the torches in the world. Burst Lightning really been the poster child of removal spells, but it has grown out of favor, I suppose. Burst Lightning. That kicker, not good enough, I suppose. I don't know. Yeah, Burst Lightning reads pretty well. But I guess in a world of Enduring Curiosity, you do want to have some torches. A torch can also kill Vivi. I think my opponent is going to be dead, is my assumption here. I think that's a pretty good assumption to make, actually. I will just take the damage. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Let's fetch. Let's do a thing. Let's get a forest. Those are some triggers. Okay, I'm gonna have a bazillion damage this turn. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. So this was my first land drop. Yeah. It's already 32. I mean, we gotta go for it, right? We gotta go for it. 128. That's child's play. That's child's play. That is child's play. 512? Come on. Come on, that's nothing. That's nothing. What is it gonna be? 4,000? No, it's gonna be way more. 2,000. So let's do... We have 7 lands here. Yeah, let's do for 7, if that's possible. Oh, it's exactly possible. I could have gotten... No, I couldn't, actually. I don't have a forest left in my deck. Alright. So what are you doing? What are we doing? What is this? Is this like 14 times 2,000? Something like that? No, it goes bigger, right? Way bigger. It's exponential growth. So it's... Oh my god, am I gonna mill myself to death? Who needs a library? Oh, we're not drawing any cards. Okay, what is this? 3 million? Or 33 million? No, it's 335 million? No, it's 33 million. Okay, no biggie. It's 33 million. Is that enough to kill my opponent? I mean... 33 million damage. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. That's big league. That's big league. All right. Good job. Good job. Arena is also just overwhelmed and instantly bugged. Of course. All right. That was something. What are we up against? Innkeeper's Talent, red green. Trying to relive the good old days of Gruul Prowess. Yeah. Worldsoul's Rage look kind of anemic. I probably want Fire Magic? It's good against Paw Patch Recruit, but the deck doesn't even look that aggressive. The Higher Claw it's not good against. Think. I think I just want to go with like cheap fight and comp and like protection spells, honestly. I don't know why there's royal treatment in here, to be honest. Ward 1, I guess. Or Snakeskin Veil, sure. I guess the first copy of royal treatment is better than... Anyways, I'm not gonna go deep on that. Seedship, just for the Innkeepers, seems kind of bad. I just need to raise them. I'm just gonna go crazy over the top. That's the idea here. I could play this guy. I'm on the draw though. I don't know if I want to do that. Cuts in your graveyard. This card seems also kind of nice. I don't know about the rage. The rage seems a little iffy. I mean, I really didn't need it that game either. The Icetill Explorer looked kind of great, honestly. All right, I'm just gonna play all these creatures. I'm just gonna, like, the rage is maybe a little better on the play when you have a little bit more leeway and breathing room. On the draw, I just want to have powerful creatures because rage is just a little like 4 mana, deal 2 damage, get 2 lands back when you're on the back foot. I don't know if that's gonna cut it, you know. Could have also trimmed Llanowar Elves. This hand is kind of interesting. Probably good enough. I have a lot of draws I can draw. A lot of draws I can draw. More insights at 8 p.m. A Hired Claw. A Llanowar Elf. And a Dream. That was a good start to the video. Good old 33 mil damage. Yeah. You average Monday. Experience in Magic the Gathering, I guess. Mossborn Hydra. Do I even care about this Tifa? I have a second one. I don't think I do. I'm gonna play Elf. I'm not gonna hold up my royal treatment. If they have fire magic, I'm gonna be a very sad person. Just wipe my board clean. Double the number of 1+1 corners. I mean, these cards go hard. I do have to say. I mean, Tifa, this thing, they're both capable of damage output you are not seeing on average. Guess we just go for Evolving Wilds. So this can trade into the Sentinel. Sure. Oh, you want to trade? I love that. I have another one. And this Hydra is going to win me the game. I guess just Forest. I don't even have a red card in my deck anymore. Boom. I have to say, this is kind of cool. This thing grows into what, 16/16 next turn? Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of maybe still losing the race. Ish. Wait a minute. Monsters Rage not legal anymore. Right. Ah, we're not losing the race. No Monsters Rage to worry about. Question mark. Do I chump block though? If I chump, I won't have royal treatment up. I don't think I can risk that, so I'm just gonna take 5. 6. Now I just died to Lightning Strike. Double. Oh man, Snakeskin Veil even works with this. So if I put Jesus. If I put a Snakeskin Veil on this thing, I literally have 20 damage here. Instead of royal treatment. I'd make it a 5/5, make it a 10/10, make it a 20. I would have literally have the game won if this would be Snakeskin Veil. Just saying. Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna stay back then. So there's no way they can trample me to death somehow. I guess I'm just gonna die to Burst Lightning kicked. Maybe I should have just chump blocked, not play around 4 damage effect. I have 19 damage here. I have 18 plus 1. That is very sad. Alright. Well, can you burn me out, my friend? That's the question here. You can't. Okay. trying to arms race my Mossborn Hydra. Good luck with that, my friend. Good luck with that. Yeah. And that is 64. Beautiful damage points. How convenient that these cards also have trample, I have to say. A little bit less than 33 million, but hey, it gets the job done, I guess. And that's what we're here for. Alright, not bad, not bad. Play first. Okay, sure. Counters. I guess I do have to play an Evolving Wilds here. On turn 2. This is a mirror match. Oh. Sazh Chocobo. I can even kill the stupid elf next turn if I want to. Maybe. I will make these guys into 4/5s and stumble their development. It's an interesting deck. It is an interesting deck. It might actually have some legs. I do want to know about the curve though a little bit. Because a lot of these landfall cards, like Mossborn Hydra, you kind of want to play it and then play a land immediately. Otherwise, it's just so low impact. Right? You want to make it a 4/4 immediately. You play it, play an escape tunnel, make it a 4/4. So that's good stats. So all these cards become... okay, I'm going to kill that. Yeah. All these cards become 4-drops in a way. So I'm a little worried about the curve right now. Because Worldsoul's Rage is an expensive effect. And yeah, the 2/4 is sort of like a 4-drop at least. This feels kind of like a 4-drop. The Traveling Chocobo, the free 2 mythic bird, in a way is a 4-drop too. You don't just want to play it on turn 3 and you can't do anything, right? There you go. Right, you want to play it and play land immediately, or get at least these double landfall triggers immediately. Okay, now we have a situation now. So if I play the Chocobo, if a land or a bird, so all these guys, I can make these guys into 10/10s, right? So I have 3 landfall triggers here. 4, these are going to be 12/12s. Okay, fair enough. Right, that's how it works. Yeah, okay. No, 10/10. I had 1 land already in play, right, at 10/10. Yeah, so I needed to not play the forest off the top. They needed to double jump block me. Oh, my opponent just conceded the match. All right, GG's. Okay. A little landlight of a hand. The mountain. I'm on the draw. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna mulligan. Okay. I like this hand. What are we doing? Bottoming a land? I mean, this guy doesn't really fit the curve very well. Right, I want to go elf into free drop. It's really between land and Chocobo. If this hits well and like brings lands from the top, then I don't need this forest, right? But I'm also a landfall deck, and this doesn't really fit my curve. Ah, screw it. I don't know. I'm gonna do this. Whatever. Sazh. Alright, there's my land. The Chocobo goes pretty nuts with this Chocobo too, right? So I mean, all these cards go nuts with this thing. Dark Confidante. Okay. Yeah, which free drop do we throw to the... what's the bait here? Maybe the Hydra. It has to be the Hydra, right? Yeah, it has to be the Hydra. The Hydra is more powerful in play as well. So like if they actually do not have a removal spell, if they just, play a creature, like they've done the last 2 turns, unlucky. Then this Chocobo would have been played, then Fabled Passage would have been played, and the Hydra grows immensely. Yeah. This doesn't really do anything by itself is the unfortunate part here. So I don't even know what to do. I guess I go this into this. Into this. It's pretty pathetic. Oh, I had a Chocobo on top. Couldn't you have told me that first? Then I would have done things differently. Maybe I should have played for that. Ah, for real. You got me. Interaction. I can't believe it. Can't believe people do that. Playing interaction. How mean. They had 11, funnily enough, but they will have a 4/4 lifelink. Well, I guess they... Yeah, they will have, I guess. How do I win this game from this position? Maybe if they hit like Annex with this. I mean, they go to 8. If they have Annex in the deck and they hit it with the Confident, I mean, they have Demon Wall. You wouldn't play Demon Wall if you didn't have Annex. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh my god! You got it! No way. That's a bit of a non-bo, my friend. That is unreal. I called it. Holy shit. It had double... What? No, just one Annex. Holy shit. Is this reality? I mean, Dark Confident and Annex in the same deck. I mean, you do you. And Cecil, that's a lot of life loss. You do you. But yeah, that's a non-bo, and my opponent will maybe remember that one for a bit. Ay, 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 ay. Okie dokie. Well, well, well. Okay. Snakeskin Veil, I guess. How many? Okay. What else? What else? What else? I kind of need to overwhelm them in terms of creatures, I feel like. How good is this Worldsoul's Rage? It's kind of nice against Dark Confident, I guess. Unstoppable Slasher. So they also play Bloodletter of Aclazotz, maybe. Demon Wall. Demon Wall is kind of bad into this good old Seedship Impact. Seedship Impact can blow up an Annex. Tricky. I don't really. I am a little bit lost on how I should like sideboard with this deck. I really like this matchup might be tough, to be honest. I really need my creatures to stick. So I'm kind of thinking of bringing in more creatures. I mean, I have 4 Snakeskin Veils, I guess. I could also take out the Llanowar Elf. I kind of like it, though. It speeds me up. Just play this guy. More resilient stuff. I don't know. Just more dudes. Just I need one to stick. If I can stick one, I might be fine. But yeah, I think Llanowar Elf is kind of good. Like you could argue that hey, it's a grindy matchup. You know, they have a lot of removal, but I think you need that ability to be fast as well. I'm gonna keep this hand. I mean, it's a solid hand. All right. Demon Wall. Okay. So. Yeah, awkward, I guess. I think I'm just gonna play Bristly Bill. I kind of need to get onto the board, I think. If I don't do anything here, I'm just falling behind. Yeah, that's good too. Maybe I need that 2-mana destruction effect. That Seedship Impact. Just so they can't curve me like this and completely destroy me, pretty much. This is fairly unbeatable. Kinda. I mean, if I had a if I had a play this turn, I maybe would have been okay, but this is pretty tough to beat. They have like 8 targets in the deck for Seedship Impact, so I don't know how good that actually is of a plan. So I do kind of want to hold up my Snakeskin Veil. I mean, I can cheese them somehow, some way, right? That's the idea. What do? I guess what do I do? These guys are 6/6, 3/3. If I make this a 6/6, I think I should play this. Could also play this and then try to go nuts next turn with this guy. I could also no. All right, I'm gonna play this. They have a Shoot the Sheriff? They do. No? They do not? Okay. Well, if I make my guy a 6/6, is that good if they double block me? Then they lose their 2 demon walls, and then I make a 6/6 flyer. It slows them down a little bit, but not much. Nah. I don't know. This is a tough situation. I don't know how I'm winning this. Maybe I needed to play the Hydra last turn. And then draw into an escape tunnel or something, or like a Fabled Passage. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna let it happen. Oh wow, look at that. I wait, trying to kill what exactly here? Chocobo, probably? No, that's an... Oh, that doesn't even work, I guess. It stops hexproof. That's pretty brutal, actually. Interesting. So they really want to keep the demon wall around. Yeah, that thing stopping hexproof is kind of nuts against me. Like, I'm completely dead. Like, that was my whole plan, to try to cheese them with like a hexproofed creature. Well, I guess maybe I can make, if this is a good land on top. Nope, it's not. Okay, now I'm kind of dead. I guess I play is it Snakeskin Veil? I guess I'd play Hydra. I just have to hope that I have like this Traveling Chocobo card is weird. I mean, it is very powerful in the stack, but it's just total garbage if you don't have land drops to make. It's just a free 2, do nothing. All right, I'm just gonna concede. I mean, yeah, this game's over. I have no way of coming back if they make a 6/6 demon next turn. Okay, cool. All right. I mean, Snakeskin Veil looked pretty awful against nowhere to run specifically. So maybe that's not the plan. I had an abundance of creatures. Now I'm on the play. I mean, the Seedship Impact is a little weaker. I was gonna have 2 of these, maybe. The Might Form Harmonizer also seemed iffy. Maybe I'll just play another one of these. Maybe I'll play another Rage on a player. I have 2 Snakeskin Veils. I don't know, just 2/2/2. Playing it safe. The Snakeskin Veil being so bad into nowhere to run is just... That they printed that card. I mean, not that nowhere to run is like overly powerful or anything, but just having the effect of blanking all the protection, it's kind of brutal. I think the intention of the card was to sort of counterplay hexproof creatures, like straight up creatures that have hexproof and ward that is like immensely expensive. That was sort of the counterplay of the idea behind the card, I think. It just turned out to be I guess. I don't even know. Do I want to split some love? I guess so. If I put it on this, it can't be trajectoried. They might have that card. Anyways, to finish my thought, I think it was Nowhere to Run was made to deal with hexproof and ward creatures, but the problem is that it's a little too powerful against... What's going on here, by the way? No removal? Nothing? You're just waiting on the removal? What is going on? It's just so obnoxiously good against protection spells as well. And I think that's a little bit of a side effect that it's not great. So they just waited to kill the Bristly Bill until I made my land drop. Okay. Alright, yeah. Kill all my guys. Yep. Yeah. Cool. Can't even attack into that thing. Should have given the Llanowar Elf both counters, maybe. I didn't think they had a removal spell, because, like, who would pass the turn on a Bristly Bill? Like, who would do that? But, you know, I can't think like that, I guess. I'm in the gold queues. No disrespect, but, you know, like, I have to think on a level where I don't always have to assume that my opponent's going to make the correct play, and therefore I should make or assume that they have that or that in hand. I shouldn't think like that. It's just not the reality, unfortunately. So now I can't even, like, fight spell anything because they have removal up. I guess I'll just attack and take the double block. They clearly even have something. They could have Nowhere to Run, I guess. Yeah, I think you might want to have Vivien Reid, maybe. The Foundation's Vivien Reid in the sideboard. Okay, I'm glad I didn't play my fight spell. Yeah, if you have the Foundation's Vivien Reid in your sideboard, you can all of a sudden present something that's not just creature. And that would actually be pretty good in this matchup. Yeah. All right. Well, there we saw the weakness. I guess I'll just put 2 Viviens in the sideboard. Why not? Let's improve the sideboard a little bit, because that card seems great against something like that. And that certainly seems like a matchup you would struggle in with this deck. I mean, I guess I'll keep it. Tifa is a little weird. The landfall does not matter the turn you play her. Only the turn you can attack with her. Are we gonna kill my guy? Alright. It's kind of annoying. I needed that. Now I'm really slow. Yeah, having so many tap lands in your deck, 7 in total. And Fabled Passage is a tap land up to turn 4 too, so up to 11 isn't very good when you're trying to curve out with creatures. Okay, we're returning something. The snake, okay, sure. Yeah, I'll have to play that. This is another 4 Nowhere to Run matchup. Esper Pixie. Okay, my Snakeskin Veils. Like, Nowhere to Run is just destroying me today. I picked the wrong time to jump into the queue, playing into black Nowhere to Run decks. I guess I'm gambling on a land on top. Jesus Christ, not so much luck. Not so much luck today. Stock up. I checked out some lists online. They were running all like stock ups in the main deck and didn't run any Kaitos, and I was like, and they were very aggressively leaning with like Sirens and Pixies and Storm Chasers talents. Like, do you really think stock up is better than Kaito? I don't know. My opponent might be playing both, I guess. I don't know what my opponent's up to. But yeah, just weird. Okay, so now this is gonna be a 4/4 right away. Oh, what I could have done, I could have made it bigger. With the trigger on the stack, I could have Snakeskin Veiled it, so it would have been a 8/8. I was thinking of doing this. Yeah, maybe I should have done that, honestly. Yeah, probably, to be honest. Anyways, I didn't. So that's on me. That is on me. Yeah. I did. I mean, I changed the list a little bit. I cut the royal treatment for 2 Snakeskin Veils, as it is a synergy with the Mossborn Hydra that comes up. And here, if I hold up Snakeskin Veil, doesn't matter. They have the card that doesn't matter. They just kill it. Alright, they pump their team. So now I'm just straight up dead, right? Yeah, okay. Cool. You let me double here? Guess it doesn't matter. Takes 9, go to 5. Yeah, I'm just super dead. Even if this would be an 8/8. I know the top cut of my deck. I'm just dobs. Okay, opponent on the play had a pretty good draw. Cosmo Grand Zenith, obviously very nice against a deck without removal that stumbles, that doesn't make land drops, and when you also win the die roll. So yeah, not very exciting. Maybe my sideboard should have some red 4 damage spell. Something like that. Some removals. 2 Obliterating Bolt wouldn't hurt. I don't know about these. This sideboard could definitely be improved, maybe. Like the Magebane Lizard seems a little too narrow against the Prowess deck. What else are targets? This could just easily be like 3 copies of Obliterating Bolt. Then I could at least deal with the Cosmo Grand. Now I just don't really have a sideboard for this matchup. I feel like nothing. Maybe Fire Magic? Maybe Fire Magic? I guess so. Fire Magic is also a non-buff of the elves, so like you really only should board it in when it's very, very good. Just bring this in. Maybe that's not crazy actually. Maybe not. This guy is kind of nice because it doesn't die too. I want to trim a Tifa. Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe you need all these legendary creatures. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this on the play. Keep it straightforward, and then on the draw I might adjust a little bit. On the play, the plan is just like kill them. Just fret, run them out of removal, kill them. Let's see if that works. This hand sucks. It doesn't have lands. It's just gonna die if I don't hit my 3rd land drop anyways. Okay. This hand's okay. The deck really suffers a little bit when it doesn't draw. Like a Llanowar Elf, I guess. Just the Mossborn Hydra is just so slow. 3 mana 1/1. If it gets going, it goes nuts. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. Interesting deck. Sort of like a creature combo deck almost. You want to get these plus Chocobo going, and then you go crazy. Yep. Okay. Like, if they kill my Mossborn Hydra next turn, if I play it, it's just, that's the end of the road, you know? Yeah, this deck might just be a little too gimmicky. A little too susceptible to removal. if they have Pixie plus White Land next turn to bounce this Nowhere to run to kill my Hydra, I think I'm just gonna insta-concede the game. Don't do it. Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Well, we got a game. So if I go Chocobo, it's going to go into 8-8. No, wait, what? It's a lot of damage, actually. Do I just have lethal? 2, 4, 8, 16. I have 16. Damn. Close. 16. If I go Worldsoul's Rage, it's the same, right? No, wait, it's more. No, it's not, because I can't crack the passage. Passage comes to play tapped, so it's 2, 4, 8, plus 2. I thought almost I had lethal, because I deal 2 damage with this. No, I have to do this. This is the only line. Alright. So it's gonna be a 4, and then it's gonna be 16. So opponent goes a 1. And I do have a burn spell in my hand. Alright, well they let my Hydra live. They went maybe a little too fast with that Nowhere to run. Maybe a little too fast. Maybe they have regrets there. Maybe they should have waited until I played. Yeah, nice. Okay. That worked. That was sort of the plan. Just kill them. Now that I'm on the draw, that might be a little bit trickier. But it might still be my best bet. Especially because I do not have an answer to that Cosmo Grant. I think Vivien is just a little too ambitious on the draw as well, because they just aggro her. Might have just been crazy to include her on the play even. But it can be good against like a controlling draw, right? If they go like removal into stock up and I just drop a Vivien and they don't have like the 2/4 and like tokens to pressure it, I can like keep drawing monsters and run them out of removal, maybe. Yeah, I'm not very happy about the Snakeskin Veil, I have to say. Maybe this is kind of nice. It buffs the toughness, so it's kind of nice against Nowhere to run, isn't it? Alright, I'm gonna try this one. And maybe just play the Worldsoul's Rage. It does something. I mean, Seedship Impact. I could use the impact to kill the Nowhere to run to stop them from, you know, bouncing it. And I get a lander. It's a pretty rough way of doing things. They could also have Seam Rip. Sure, whatever. I'll just include it. I could also see that I shouldn't run any Snakeskin Veil because I'm playing against a deck with 4 Nowhere to run. Yeah, that maybe should have been the way to do things. Okay, I'm gonna keep this, I guess. I mean, it's lands and spells. Opponent mulligans. Yeah, I'm not sure about the Snakeskin Veil. I'm mulligan to 5. We have a chance. We have a chance, guys. 33 million damage. Can we do it? The Hydra is just big Tifa in a way, but it is a lot better than Tifa. I mean, actually gaining the power and keeping it permanently is very good. Costing a mana more, of course. I mean, this deck is certainly scary. Like, the amount of damage it can deal, especially for Llanowar Elves turn 1 start, it can easily kill people very quickly. Very trigger happy if there's nowhere to run. But I guess it makes some sense if they are... Could have played the Evolving Wilds, I don't know. I don't think so. I think I should go Hydra into Hydra and then play the Wilds turn 4. Yeah, I mean, playing Nowhere to run aggressively is kind of logical in a deck with Sunpill, Kirin, and Pixie, I guess. Yeah. Oh my god, I drew the second Snakeskin. Why did you do this to me? Why do I deserve this? I don't think I'm gonna play the Hydra. I'm just gonna play my land. I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna play the Explorer next turn. The Explorer is my game plan now. Yeah. Shadowy Backstreet? Really? Instead of... You don't have better lands to play than that one? I guess they want to enable the Virtues. Pixie back, yeah. Pixie without Hopeless Nightmare. Alright. Okay. Maybe I can overwhelm them next turn with these Hydras. Like, okay, what can I do here? I can... I'll crack this, get a forest. And then I can play the Hydra, play the wilds instantly. And then they go nowhere to run with the triggers on the stack. And then I can go Snakeskin Veil, and then it becomes a 2/2. And then I crack the wilds. Yeah. So then it actually is just a 4/4. And the Snakeskin Veil essentially protected it. That is interesting. That I cannot protect with Snakeskin though. So I'm just gonna go with the Hydra. Play this, trigger. Once. They go nowhere to run. I go Snakeskin. Crack my land. Make it a 4/4. Okay, let it happen. This would not have worked with Royal Treatment, for what it's worth. Yeah. And Icetill seems kind of cracked, to be honest. I can make this a very big creature here. Yeah. Like, this is going to be gigantic. I kind of like this card in this deck, I'm not gonna lie. It seems it's pretty cracked if you think about it. It casts it brings back lands from the grave. And it plays an additional land drop. So those are two things that you're very happy about doing in a deck with 11 fetch lands. Right? Very happy to do these things. This is a 32/32 now. +1. Yeah, this thing goes crazy. Very quickly. Alright. Man, nowhere to run. We might be beating nowhere to run. To be fair, they mulligan to 5 and keep flooding, I guess. No Stalk Up, no Kaito. Da-da-da-da. I'm loving it. No! Don't find Get Lost, Go for the Throat, all those cards. And to be fair, if they do so, I have another one. It's gonna be the same size. It's gonna be even bigger. It's gonna be even bigger. We have the Chocobo and the Hydra. It's gonna be gigantic. Like, if I could give it haste somehow, huh? I don't know if there's a nice way to give it haste. I mean, we're playing red. Maybe it is. Mossborn Hydra. Yeah, let's go. I mean, just for the record, that let's do the math. Let's math a little bit. Play Chocobo. 4 landfall triggers. Times 2 with Chocobo is 8. So this would have been 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024, 2048, 4080 something, 96, and then one more time. Okay, so we had an 8000. Little something. 8000 something damage next turn. Not too bad. I think that's a good amount. You know, it's not not the biggest we did today, but it's also not embarrassing. It's 8,000 is kind of okay. I think I can close the video with that without feeling too embarrassed about this video. So yeah. All right, that was the landfall archetype. There's certainly a little bit more work you could do. The red splash makes sense to me. Very easy to do with all these fetch lands, and then you can play a little bit more sideboard action. A couple good removal spells like Obliterating Bolt. Yeah, I think that would be a very reasonable. This card impressed me. Snakeskin Veil was not very good in this video, but it is very good in this deck. Of course, as you really want to protect these creatures. Nowhere to run. Not great that it's, I guess, seeing a lot of play right now, but otherwise, Snakeskin Veil seems very good and important for this deck. Yeah, it's certainly a sweet one. It seems like you can play some fast games with this one too. Kills very quickly. Hope you enjoyed this one as much as I enjoyed playing it. Something new, something rather obscure, I suppose. Not something I usually play. And yeah, if you have, leave a like. And I see you in the next one. Take care, guys.